What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, alright, coming back to Bruce Springsteen. Yes, indeed, Bruce Springsteen Fans FEELIN YOU. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all the clicks and the likes and the bibbity-boobity bop, do me a favor. Before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from JFK, and this is actually one of JFK's 3 prioritized requests for the month of September for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So, here you go, JFK. I hope you enjoy the show, man. JFK want to see me react to this song by Bruce Springsteen called My City of Ruins. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a minute, hang on, this sounds familiar, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This was posted by Bruce Springsteen, surprise, surprise, and the video has 1.3 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. The link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band, My City of Ruins, live in Barcelona. Cool. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
There's a blood-red circle in the cold dark ground, and the rain is falling down. The church door's thrown open, I can hear the organ song. The congregation's gone. My city of ruins, my city of ruins. Now the sweet bells of mercy drift through the evening trees, young men on the corner like scattered leaves. The boarded up windows, the empty streets, while my brother's down on his knees. My city of ruins, my city of ruins. Come on, rise up, come on, rise up, come on, rise up, come on, rise up. Come on, rise up. Come on, rise up. Come on, rise up.
It's pretty. It's definitely pretty. I can see how a lot of people would enjoy something like this. I can see that. I fully acknowledge that there are probably a lot of people who enjoy this style of song. It's well constructed. It makes sense. It's flowing really well. Everybody sounds good, doing what they're supposed to be doing. Yeah. Having said that, I'm not enjoying it. I'm not having fun. I'm bored. I'm sorry, I'm bored. This is just, it's a ballad, folks. I mean, I don't know how many times I have to say this. I don't know how many times I have to make this statement to make people understand. I don't dig ballads. I don't. I could seriously count on both hands the total number of ballads I've ever heard in my entire life that I actually enjoy. Ballads are just not my thing, guys. I don't know what else to say. I'm sorry. I just don't. So if you guys are expecting me to react to a ballad and enjoy myself and have a good time with it, I'm sorry. That's not gonna happen. I'm like 99% positive that you're gonna put a ballad in front of me, and I'm gonna be snoozing. I'm gonna be absolutely snoozing. Nothing against the song, nothing against Bruce, nothing against the artist, nothing against the musicians, nothing against the performance. Everything sounds fine. Everything sounds good. It's a beautiful song. It really is. Is it something I'll ever listen to on my own? Absolutely not. So that story is never going to change, folks. I'm sorry. It's just, at least not as far as I can see. Now, maybe, 20 years down the road, maybe. When I slow down, yeah, maybe. If I ever stop being a rocker or a metalhead, maybe. But until that day comes, I'm sorry, folks. I'm never going to dig on ballads, ever. So, anyway, let's keep going. Barely hear her.
Now there's tears on the pillow where we slept. You took my heart when you left. Without your sweet kiss, my soul is lost, my friend. Tell me, how do I begin again? My city's in ruins. My city's in ruins. Now with these hands, I pray, Lord, I pray, Lord, I pray for the faithful, I pray for the strength, Lord, I
talk about the solos. The sax solo. Clarence did a great job with it. He did. It sounded really good. It fit the mood and tone and style of the song. It fit the context. That was really good. I enjoyed the sax solo quite a bit. The violin solo. If I'm being honest, I think I actually like the violin solo even more. It's a shame that she was so low in the mix. If you're doing a solo, shouldn't you be the lead voice? You should be, if you're doing a solo, shouldn't your instrument be the loudest in the mix during the course of the solo? And it wasn't. I mean, let's be honest here, folks. It wasn't shining through. So who do I blame for that? Do I blame the violinist? No, she's plugged in. I was going to say, maybe she needs to get her violin closer to the mic. Then I just took a look at her violin. She's plugged in. She's using an electric violin. Well, since she's plugged in, who's that responsibility fall on? FOH. So FOH needs to get their act together and remember that when a musician is soloing, they need to boost up their volume. I think it's the first time I've seen FOH screw up on a Bruce Springsteen video. I guess everybody's entitled to one. Everybody's entitled to one mistake. And it wasn't a huge mistake. It wasn't like it's the kind of mistake that's going to, just to totally wreck a show. So I guess everybody's entitled to one. Well, FOH, that was your one. Hope you enjoyed it. I did like the violin solo, though. I honestly think I liked it more than Clarence's. I liked what she was doing. A little more on the sustained notes. A little more legato. Transitioning from note to note. More of a legato feel, where Clarence had a little more of a staccato feel in places. Not his entire solo, but in places his solo was a little more staccato. And in this style of song, I think the legato notational transitions, I think they make more sense. I think they feel better. So I liked her solo. I really did. Just a shame you could barely hear it.
Pray for the strength, Lord. I pray for your love, Lord. I pray for the faith, Lord. I pray for the strength, Lord. Oh, I pray.
Yeah. I mean, it was, like I said, it's really good. It's really pretty. It's a beautiful song. It is. And and from the musicianship standpoint, I didn't hear anything wrong. Everything sounded good. Sounded like everybody did their job just fine. It's just not my thing, man. It's just not my cup of tea. Anyway, let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Bruce Springsteen with My City of Ruins. This was a request from JFK, and this was actually one of JFK's 3 prioritized requests for the month of September for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So, there you go, JFK. Hope you enjoyed the show, man. Yep. I got a score. Look, and despite how I might personally feel about the song, I am still gonna look at this objectively, and I'm gonna point out the things that I think were really good, and I'm gonna point out the things I didn't think were really good, and I'm gonna do my best to keep my own personal feelings out of it. I am. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what happens here. Let's get started with the score first. On a scale of 1 to 10. I'm going to give that a 7.4. Yep, 7.4. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
I fully acknowledge that this is a really good song. And it really is. It is a really good song if you look at it from a songwriting standpoint, an arrangement standpoint. The performance was really good. Vocals sounded really good. The harmonies sounded really good. All of the instrumentation sounded really good. The solos sounded really good. In particular, I did like the violin solo a little more than the sax solo, despite the fact that the violin was not brought up in the mix, which I really think was a big letdown. She really should have been up a few more notches so we could hear her clearly over the top, but I mean, could we hear her? Yeah, we could hear her, but she was just blended in perfectly with the mix. It's like, that's not how a soloist should be. If you heard Clarence's solo, you heard his sax over the top above everybody else, clear as day. You didn't have to go digging for him at all. Violin, you had to kind of look for it a little bit. So, yeah, that's FOH's issue. That's not the violin player's issue. That's completely on FOH for not raising her levels. Like I said, everything across the board sounded really good. Bruce playing the piano at the beginning, I thought that was a really nice job. Great understanding of dynamic control with the right hand in particular. When he was going up to the upper keys, I saw him really be very careful when pressing down the keys to not overly do it so it wasn't too loud. So a great understanding of dynamics and how to get exactly the right level out of the piano that he wanted to get. That was really nice. His vocals sounded really good. I got no issue with the vocal performance from him whatsoever. Do you see the words, though, that I'm constantly using? Really good. I've never said the words great. I've never said the words amazing. I've never said the word impressive. I've never said the word outstanding. I've never said the word fantastic. I've never said the word awesome. Everything across the board was really good. And it was really good. I really and truly believe everything across the board on this song was really good. It wasn't bad. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't horrible. It wasn't even okay or pretty good. Everything across the board was really good. It's just if everybody's expecting me to give this a 9, there's no way. There's absolutely no way this is going to get a 9. Absolutely not. Or an 8 for that matter. I didn't really feel anything in this song was particularly great. Nothing really stood out as being great in the song. Everything across the board was really good. And that is how I come up with a really good score of 7.4. So there we are, 7.4. I feel good with that score, and that is where we're going to stay. So 7.4, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hope that was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.